I used to look at my body like an ATM, slide in the right card, punch in the code, money comes out. Simple, clean, no feelings. That's what I told myself anyway. But ATMs don't get tired. They don't feel dirty. They don't wake up at 3 a.m. wondering how many men's hands have touched them. Durham, North Carolina, where it started, I was 4 years old the first time my daddy took me to one of his friends' houses. I remember the way the lady's apartment smelled like cigarettes and that fake strawberry air freshener. She had a little girl my age. Play with your sister, Daddy said, like it was normal. Like I wasn't going to go home later and sit across. From my real mom at dinner, both of us pretending I hadn't just met another piece of my fucked up family dot by kindergarten, I was telling my teachers I had 18 brothers and sisters because I did just not in the way people thought. My family laughed it off. Oh, that crazy imagination. But I wasn't imagining shit. I was just the only one telling the truth. The beatings were worse than the lies. I'll never forget the sound of my mama hitting the porch steps when Daddy dragged her outside by her hair, my baby sister screaming in her arms. Or the way he'd make me and my brother line up for discipline, his belt snapping against our legs while he yelled about respect. Washington State, the only black girl when I was 12. Daddy sat me down on a Wednesday. Your mama and I are getting divorced. Want to move to Washington with me? I said no. By Friday, I was on a plane. Too bad, he shrugged. Tickets already bought. Landing in Washington was like waking up in someone else's nightmare. I was the only black girl in my whole school. My new step-siblings looked at me like I was a stray dog their mom let inside, and the first thing I saw when we got off the plane, Daddy kissing his new woman right in front of me, like I wasn't even there. I missed my mama so bad it hurt to breathe. The first man who broke me at 16. I met Jamal. He was 19, drove a Honda with fuzzy dice, and promised me the world. 4 years later, he gave me herpes, a baby girl, and a black eye that made my left pupil stay big for a week. The night I finally left him, all I had was $37, a diaper bag, and a car that sounded like a dying lawnmower. My best friend Tasha let us crash on our grandma's couch. Girl, she said, blowing smoke out the window, you need Backpage. Ronnie the Predator Ronnie's apartment smelled like bleach and bad decisions. He was a mental health counselor, yeah. I know, with a closet full of Hawaiian shirts and a pill bottle full of Xanax. It's just massages, he said, handing me a drink that tasted like Sprite and lies. Old dudes pay good money for young hands on their backs. The first client found me blacked out on Ronnie's futon. I woke up with my jeans around my ankles, and Ronnie waving a gun in the guy's face. You don't touch my product without paying. He screamed. I went back 3 more times. Not for the money, but because Ronnie was the first man who didn't hit me after taking what he wanted. The spas. $1,600 days EOS spa smelled like bleach and jasmine oil. The Korean sisters who ran it called me pre-baby and let me keep. 60% way better than Ronnie's 30 dot at first. I just gave massages. Then I met the stockbroker, $900, wore lace panties under his suit. Wanted me to spank him with a hairbrush while he talked about the stock market. The dentist, $140. Paid extra when I accidentally spit mouthwash in his glasses. The vegan, $300, wanted me to fart in his hands. Tipped extra for organic sound effects. I made up new names, Michelle, Naomi, Gigi. None of them flinched when men called them bitch. None of them cried in the shower after. The cost of the money was crazy. $1,600 on a good day. 2 cars paid, off by 23. My daughter had a closet full of Jordans and a smile that didn't know hunger, but the married men? They were the worst. Showing me pictures of their kids, then haggling over whether anal was worth an extra $50. Even Derek, my good boyfriend, had a secret Backpage account. Found his messages to a girl named Lollipop. How much for GFE? My girl's getting too clingy. Walking away, the last straw was a client who brought his son's Little League trophy. He's MVP. He bragged, shoving it in my face while I knelt. On the floor. That night, I scrubbed my skin until it bled. Now I wait tables. Make $300 a week what I used to earn in 30 minutes. My daughter doesn't get Jordans anymore. But when she hugs me, she's not smelling some stranger's cologne. To any girl thinking about this, don't. Unless you're already so broken that pain feels normal, this life will eat you alive. They'll call you queen while treating you. Like a vending machine kicking you when the snacks get stuck. I'm 24 now. My daughter thinks rainbows are magic. And me? I'm learning my body was never a transaction, it was a home. I let them turn into a motel, but homes can be rebuilt. Asterisk the night, I quit for good started with a $500 client named Marcus. He smelled like expensive cologne and guilt. Halfway through our session, his wedding ring caught the light as he reached for his phone. His wallpaper was a family photo wife, 2 kids, golden retriever. The kind of picture people take in matching sweaters. You mind if I call my daughter? He asked. Already dialing. It's her birthday. I froze. My own daughter was home with a babysitter, waiting for me. Marcus put the phone on speaker. Daddy, I got your present. The little girl's voice bright as sunshine. That's my big girl. Did you like the pony? As he talked to her, his other hand stayed on my thigh, fingers digging in like he owned me. That's when something inside me snapped out. I stood up so fast the bed shook. Get out, Marcus blinked. What? I said get the fuck out. I threw his money at him. Hundreds fluttered to the floor like dead leaves. He called me every name in the book on his way out. I locked the door behind him and slid down to the floor. Shaking. The room smelled like sweat and regret. The aftermath quitting wasn't one dramatic moment. It was 1,000 small ones. Passing a spa and my hands shaking so bad I dropped my keys. Seeing a former client at the grocery store and hiding. In the cereal aisle, my daughter asking why I cried during her bath. She didn't know. I was washing his touch off me. The worst part? Missing the money. I'd lie awake calculating. 1 hour at the spa could pay my rent. 15 minutes could buy Jordan new shoes. But then I'd remember Marcus' daughter's voice. The way he said, my big girl, while his hands were on me. I couldn't. Let my baby grow up to become someone's secret. Rebuilding, the first honest job I got was at a diner. Minimum wage, greasy uniforms, burns on my wrist from the coffee machine. One slow Tuesday, an old man left me a $20 tip on his $6 coffee. For your smile, he said, not my body, not my services. My smile. I framed that bill when I got home. It hangs above my bed now, a reminder that some things can't be bought. Today I still have nightmares. Still jump when men raise their hands. Too fast. But now when my daughter climbs into my lap, she finds mommy not some hollowed out version of myself. The other day she asked about my scars. Mama, what's this one from? I kissed her finger before it could touch the mark on my wrist. From before I learned how strong I was. She nodded like she understood. Maybe she does. Maybe that's the gift I can finally give her, a mother who knows her own worth. So her daughter never has to calculate hers in dollar signs. Asterisk. Advice I wish I'd heard. Listen close, baby girl, because I'm going to tell you what nobody told me, that easy money ain't easy. They don't show you the 3 a.m. shakes when you're scrubbing your skin raw in the shower, or how you'll start seeing dollar signs. Every time a man looks at you, even your daughter's friends' dads, that tax-free cash. Comies with interest payments and nightmares and trust issues. Your body keeps score. Those quick encounters add up like compound interest one. Day you'll be 30 and flinch when your partner touches you a certain way, your wrists will remember every time. They got pinned down, there's always an exit even. When your phone's cut off rent's due tomorrow, you're staring at that back page login like it's your only option, baby. I've been there. That's why I keep $200 emergency cash, not in my main account. Numbers for 3 legit temp agencies, a go bag with interview clothes at my sister's. Hardest truth, that man promising just one client, that spa owner saying, we're family. They'll disappear when the cops come. But you gotta live with yourself forever. Final word if you take nothing else. Hear this? You're worth more than your most expensive hour. And If you don't believe that yet, fake it. Walk like you do. Say it in the mirror every morning. One day, maybe not tomorrow, but one day you'll realize it's true.